Oh shit! I need to go to the store and get cigarettes. I'll be right back.
Really?
No, I'm good.
I was just gonna say. I was like, oh, yeah, someone's gonna miss out on some shit. Hey folks, and welcome to Hellcat's Penny Arcade number 70. If you notice the rest of the title, there's a reference to Russell Crowe.
What?
There's a reference to Russell Crowe in the title. Making movie. No, making movie. It's supposed to be an S in there. I'm just gonna fix that now.
Oh. Oh, from the cancer battle?
Yeah. Making movies, making music, and fighting around the world. There we go. Got that fixed.
Hadn't seen that episode in forever.
We're all about being fashionably late there, Daily Haste. And being that she liked it, I'm going to throw down her thing. She's got music to sell, so go ahead and buy it if you're into that kind of stuff. Other than that, I guess we can get started.
Yeah, well, I mean, for me to get started in my game, I'm going to need a little bit of input here, because I got some new DLC for the Crusader Kings. I did not go ahead and spring for Crusader Kings 3 yet, although it does look like fun from the small amount of monkeys playthrough I've seen of it. But I did get the Sword of Islam and the Legacy of Rome DLCs. It is a part of a small little bundle that wasn't too terribly expensive, like $25 and change, I think. So, trying to decide: do I want to play as a good Christian boy, or do I want to play as a Muslim ruler? What do you say, Johnny? What about you, Della? I can start off in the middle of Saudi Arabia. Oh, also, it's got the Way of Life DLC also, so I'll have some more choices to make with the characters as I play through. Are you busy, Della, or can you hop on?
It is the year 24.
Yeah, and for several hundred pounds, yeah, that'd be about right.
System. In their continuing search for colonies and resources, mankind
I'm gonna do that piecemeal, Terry. There's no way I'm putting down $250 or something like that, something crazy. $230 for all of them at once.
Newly discovered aliens are introduced to the trappings of human civilization. 200 years later, the three races have become integrated.
The first 3 episodes of season 1 or season 2 already come out, Della?
With the human
I don't think season 2's out yet.
Colonized, both
when does that come out?
and government broaden their horizons.
Not sure.
And virgin territory is sought.
Oh, it is out?
The TEN Corporation launches a series of probes, and within
Oh, nice. Oh, it came out today. Sweet. Okay, so I guess I'll sign up for Amazon Prime and I'll get the girlfriend to start binging season 1, and then we'll catch up with you.
The big companies stampede into the new territory, squabbling over land.
I think this would be this would be a good use of like the no spoilers rule, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Maybe like not talk about it for like a week or so after it comes out, and then be like, all right, we're in the 21st century. Everyone binge watches now. You've had plenty of time to watch the whole season.
This stipulation comes from the High Senate government, who in turn create an elite military corps. Their job is to monitor the enforcers and tackle the more hazardous criminal problems. These elite soldiers.
This also comes with the ruler designer. If I'm not mistaken, I should be able to like replace an existing character with a custom-made one.
I'm telling you, in a couple of years, all the mining and industry is going to be under corporate control. The days of small business are over, and good riddance to it. We've got bigger fish to fry than bandits bothering settlers. I heard that some player
Well, I'm just seeing how the audio sounds compared to
I just heard myself.
I'd like to rip that goon
it being
another.
on. Because yesterday I was playing a game and it was just super loud, so I turned
Copy
the
control. We'll take care of it.
volume down quite a bit.
Greer, I need you back here.
Oh, that's right, Terry. You did get in trouble for spoiling Troy.
Griffin, you take the controls.
I'm on it.
What do you say, Terry? Should I, we go Muslim?
Griffin, what do we
Catholic?
got?
I'm picking up three
I could play as a Greek. One of your
We got a
ancestors.
cargo carrier, the Fortitude, and docked with it is a shuttle.
Any idea
The third ship I can't get
whereabouts
anything on. It looks like nothing I've
they
seen.
hail from?
I'll call for backup. Damn! We lost our comms link with control. We're being jammed.
See, this is the one time like I'm playing Crusader Kings and Dr. No isn't in chat to be throwing like 1,000 different suggestions out there.
Griffin, find us a docking point.
I don't think they had a lot of trucks of peace to be driving in the 9th century, Terry. I do like I like where your head's at, though.
Docking procedure completed.
Okay,
Let's
team.
see.
You know the drill. Let's go. You too, Griffin.
I want to try and start off with somebody who doesn't have like an independent ruler. Can I find that in the Muslim world? Oh, hey, this dude doesn't look like no vassals, nobody over him. We can change him up too.
Oh, this is gonna be weird. I chose the wrong control scheme.
Hey, this is kind of what I imagined Della looked like if he could actually grow facial hair. Look at that, Johnny. Cut him a mohawk. Hey, Talek, how's it going?
Hey, Talek. Mohawk and an eye patch. Alright, so let's... Oh, man. I'm gonna need to,
Yeah, we'll go with Moroccan Della here. Just leave that looking the way he does. Can you change up the dude's name? And what are we gonna do with this coat of arms here? This doesn't inspire terror in me, let alone my enemies. We don't want a plain layout.
thrust and roll, pitch and yaw. I suppose that should work for now.
Maybe a bird, but I'm not. I don't think I can do an airplane here. I like where your head's at. I really do. I really do. But I don't think that's a possibility in this game.
So we're just gonna skip all this crap because we already
Couple of swords there. Yeah.
already listened to this. We don't need to. Yeah, the unfortunate part of this is you can't change your control scheme mid-game. Oh, that's much better.
Although I suppose, like, if Terry, I suppose we could go like full ISIS. Let's see. Where's the? We want white. And... There we go. Although that's more like piratey than it is. Yeah, ISIS works. Okay, yeah, there we go. Let's see. That was more of a gray. Let's go do that. Yeah, there we go. That's better. We want this guy to be at least an 8, right? Oh, okay. So each point I give him adds a year to his age. That kind of sucks. Oh, is him being a Great Eminence, is that going to cost me 14 years, really? Yikes.
That's it. Go. Get on his trail. Let's turn him into junk.
Oh, to be a genius is going to cost you 30 years. Wow.
Come on, fight him out. Where the hell is this? I have him.
Space Russians. What do you think?
Oh, some of these traits will take years off, though.
Killed from ankle wounds.
Geez, all the fun stuff is, oh. Well, I mean, if I become a giant, it'll lower my fertility, but it'll also take 7 years off my life.
What was that?
That would be hilarious, and it'd also kind of suck.
Dirtbag.
Terry said it'd be hilarious if I added so many traits and whatnot that he died from old age as soon as I started the game. Oh, adding fertility makes him older too. So I think we're just going to start off like this. We'll see how it goes.
You know, I'm gonna bring chat next to my game so that I don't have to look across the screen.
And we're going to turn Iron Man mode on. Go ahead and generate families. Leave everything pretty much historical. Just default settings.
Call it Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, I'll just leave that alone.
Somewhere.
Alright. Where the hell did I start off anyway? Somewhere in Morocco, I think. playing as a Berber Sunni chief. Alright, I got no heirs as of yet. I'm unmarried. What should my focus be? What do you think? We got 10 different options to choose from here. I'll make myself a better steward by studying rulership. Stewardship by being a better businessman. I can increase my scholarship, my theology. Oh, family. That'll boost my diplomacy and fertility and health. Carousing. That sounds fun. That'll boost my diplomacy.
Now, do those up your age as well, or are you doing this after the fact?
No, I've already created my player. I start off base, competency with a level 8 and all my attributes. That's the only thing I changed. I'm starting out. I'm 31 years old. So this is the Way of Life DLC. You can choose a focus to improve your character. Terry is suggesting that if I'm playing as ISIS, I should go with theology. So we got 1 vote theology. Talik, you got any suggestions? Della? Mm-mm. 31, so pretty much dead by historical standards of lifespan. I guess if you're a pessimist, that's one way to look at it, Talik, yeah. Although, I mean, if you take a biblical view of it, how old was Methuselah? Like 900 something years old?
Well, wasn't Noah like that old too?
I don't remember. I just know that the saying down here is old as Methuselah. So I can focus on war. I can focus on hunting. Seduction. Oh, Cynic's comment got the yeet. I didn't even see it, Cynic. That was fast. Or I can focus on intrigue. Talix says Methuselah was the original user of Super Beta Prostate.
Well, that didn't work out the way I was thinking it was gonna.
Cease this degeneracy, Cynic says. So, okay, so I guess we're going with theology. Although I would kind of like to start off with family, because it's going to give me a better chance of siring some heirs. So, we need to find a wife. Dude's in his 30s, so we're looking for adults. Charismatic negotiator and zealous, diligent, kind, okay, yeah. Marry that chick. I need to pick an ambition. Make getting married the ambition. We need counselors. Well, as since I'm playing as a Muslim ruler now, since I have this new, well, it's not a new DLC, but it's new to me. But with the Sword of Islam DLC, you can take up to 4 wives, Talik. So hopefully there will be lots of wedding. All right, so I need a counselor. This dude, I mean, he's pretty good, except for being trusting, sort. see. Spy Master's already in place. I don't have anybody for a mom?
Sneaky Russian.
I have nobody to appoint as an imam. That's not good. Wait.
No, I think I'm gonna play the oh. I'm gonna play the safe state game.
Oh, so I'm way down here. Okay.
Oh, I'm in the wrong room.
No factions trying to get at me. No plots. So where do I need to send my Spy Master?
Sweet, I'll take it.
We're gonna steal some technology from the Sunnis.
What was that?
That's what we're gonna do.
Come on, wipe him out.
I'm gonna prefer that. Really, nobody around likes me enough to be my cupbearer. Okay. I don't know who to appoint as my regent, so I'm going to leave that blank for now. Oh, if I don't get me an heir soon, my Spy Master will inherit when I die. Oh, I can go on a Hajj.
Because we all know what those are.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna go to Mecca, Johnny. I'm gonna take one of my counselors on the Hajj with me. Go ahead and boost speed. Hey, I'm getting married.
Hey, Mr. Dex.
Oh, I guess I am going to need to pick a regent because there's going to need to be somebody ruling while I'm not here. So, My steward. Onwards to Mecca. Take passage on a ship, but the crew is soon exposed as less than honorable. The captain is overheard discussing how he and his men will sell the pilgrims he's carrying, including you, into slavery at the next port. So I can call my I can go to arms and gain the wounded trait, or I can try and flee the ship.
So you're being sold into slavery.
Yeah, looks like it.
Huh.
On the bright side, in a millennia and a half or so, my ancestors or my descendants can request reparations.
Well, there's always a positive way to look at it.
Talek says, "To arms!" And Terry is putting in an order for a quarter pounder meal. So there's a chance I might get wounded in this, Johnny. Together with the other pilgrims, you turn against the crew, and a fierce struggle ensues. The battle ends when you run your blade through the treacherous captain's gut, and the rest of the crew surrenders. The ship is under your command! Well, Terry, you're getting that, you're gonna get that Royale with cheese, sooner than you expected. Oh, so I'm gaining some piety because I'm not going into excess when it comes to food. I should always abstain from wine. I'm not a big wine drinker myself. Hey, Mr. Scott, how's it going?
Hey, Mr. Scott.
What was that?
As you stop for camp one evening, you notice that an old man in poor clothing has made camp at the same place. The man offers to tell you a hadith he has if you can spare him some bread. I mean, we're on a Hajj, man. Why not listen to a hadith while we're at it? The old man starts telling you that something reported that the messenger of Allah, may Allah bless him and grant him peace, said, 2 hungry wolves loose among sheep do not cause as much damage as that caused to a man's deemed by his greed for money and reputation. Okay. Well, I did get a piece of gold out of that too. So hey. Arrive in Mecca, start preparing for the evening's prayer. When you discover that the water in the well is not entirely pure, this would not be a valid water to use for absolution. Oh, I need another ambition. Need to have a son. 7 circuits, you walk around the black stone. Each time you complete the circuit, point at the stone, say... I'm not saying that because I learned from Drunkle. Should I try to become proud or humble, chat? What do you think? Should I shout at every circuit or only in the first 3 times? What do you think, Johnny?
Not the humble. We'll go for the humble one.
Johnny says humble. What say you, chat? You guys agree with Johnny? Should I be humble? Hey, Costin.
Hey, Terry.
Hey.
I know what Terry's gonna say. So we do need a tiebreaker, chat. Terry's gonna say I should go for proud.
Yes, but I did ask a question in chat. I don't know if YouTube ate it or it just got missed. If you play as Islam, does the minimum age that you can marry go down? Like, can you start patrolling the preschools for future wives?
Preschools, no. I mean, obviously the cutoff would be 3rd grade. This is the 9th century we're talking about, Terry. There's still standards.
Okay, that's so you've got to be at least 9, I think, is the rule.
Yeah. So Mr. Dax says humble would be a nice change. Anybody else want to offer a suggestion? Cynic says goon. I don't know what that's a reference to. But I'm going to take that as a vote for proud.
And Cynic does raise an excellent point.
That is haram. That is absolutely haram. I think it's going to be hilarious if we find out that Johnny's had a lurker from, like, the Muslim world this whole time. Never said a peep. And now they're just about to go ballistic on us.
Well, I would say to that person...
It's going to be some poor dude living in Morocco, too. Watch.
If you were fine with everything that's been said on these channels that like Johnny, Camel, and I tend to frequent, if you've been fine with everything up to this point and now you're upset, that's kind of...
we can't help you.
Something about stoning the Jamarat gains 15 piety. Okay, cool.
Okay, so I'm going the right way now.
And as you travel back home from Mecca, you encounter a very poor village where even the richest seem to starve. Help them out. I mean, even ISIS had to have some good PR at the beginning, right, Terry?
That's true. She went around being an Egyptian goddess, and then it all went to hell.
Allah be praised.
I think it's funny that there were a bunch of girls named ISIS before ISIS became a terrorist group or became famous for being a terrorist group. Like,
man. The searches for that chick on Pornhub went way down.
It's like they
you could say they absolutely bombed after.
So yeah, they were obviously named after the Egyptian goddess, and then the terror group became a thing. It's like, I don't think I like my name anymore.
And you could always tell, like, which of the national security dudes went to the strip club bunch because they started trying to call it ISIL.
Yeah.
I have returned to my court a changed man. I am truly humbled before Allah, and I know that all men are equal and can live in harmony with each other.
I know that Obama was one of those people.
I was going to just let it hang out there, Johnny, but yeah, thank you for that. I lose a trait on the Hajj, and I gain the trait Hajjaj. Cool. And the Regency has ended. Now to make me some babies with the first wife I got here. Try and get me some heirs going.
Better wait till she turns 12 before you do that, though.
I actually I picked a chick that would have been legal in the States. Thank you very much, Terry.
Well, why are you even playing as a Muslim then?
Because polygamy is still illegal here, and I can get away with 4 wives in this game as a Muslim.
I think you marry them at 9 and then you knock them up at 12. It's what Muhammad did.
Well, I think with the Muslim ruler, let me check the inheritance laws here. Just a Muslim chieftain. The most powerful child of the ruler succeeds, though other influential children are likely to intervene. Law is very popular with your offspring, with the exception of the oldest child. The rest of your dynasty also proves only males can inherit. Well, of course, only males can inherit. Oh shit, I'm ill. Don't die on me yet, man. You gotta knock that chick up. Gotta knock that chick up first.
That was quick. You're already sick.
Yeah, I just came back from the Hajj too. I got Hajj crud. You know, like con crud. Oh, hey, I got over it. Cool. I mean, they do all kinds of weird stuff in the Muslim world. Weren't they like licking like doorknobs or something in Iran at the start of the coup?
Yeah, to prove that God would protect them, or Allah would protect them.
All right, so diplomatic mission, good there. Cool. Oh, I control both of these. Okay. So I need to move that guy somewhere else. Let's see.
And Talek says licking doorknobs and munching carpet. Not those kinds of knobs, no.
Hmm.
And if anyone actually takes Mr. Dax's advice of licking knobs for Allah, then you get the special building to ground express transit. Unless you're female.
I'm pretty sure that's still sodomy, which is also haram if you're actually, following the books.
I do tend to forget that because I tend to think of sodomy as anal, but no, you're right. It is also covering any non, traditional intercourse.
And I don't have enough money or prestige to start upgrading my holdings here. So, just boost the speed on that a little bit more, because until I get me an heir, really nothing much can be happening. Oh, we have a decision. So, for a long while now, you have not felt the presence of Allah in your thoughts. You are starting to wonder whether there really is any truth in the Quran, or if perhaps it's just an old book written by clever liars. That is a pickle.
Richter, I've opened up the airlock.
I got one of three choices. I can become cynical. It must be so. Allah is dead.
One thing's for sure, these aren't our usual.
I can become depressed.
What about you?
These blasphemous feelings will soon pass. Or I can become zealous and perish these blasphemous thoughts.
I'm leaning towards zealous. It sounds like the most explosive course of action.
Being zealous does also help in your martial ability and piety, so that'll help a bit. Yeah, we'll go with unless the chat has other inclinations. Oh, Talek says unbeliever. He wants cynical. Oof. What do you say, Johnny? Tiebreaker.
What are the choices? I'm kind of being being shot at.
I understand. That's why I thought I'd go ahead and ask you instead of.
Life support systems compromised.
I can choose to believe that Allah is dead and become cynical. I can become depressed and hope that these blasphemous thoughts will soon pass. Or I can become zealous and perish the blasphemous thoughts.
I'm on my way.
Let's go with the zealous.
You want to get a Twitter suspension again, don't you, Johnny? All right, we're going with zealous.
Allahu Akbar.
And Talek is right that zealotry does lead to explosive results.
I think you need to name a character G and then find out exactly what G had. That's the YouTube safe way of saying things.
You won't let me rename it.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and pick ambitious because that's gonna boost my stats as well.
Hmm.
There's no point in being content in the 9th century, guys. I'm already, 32 years old.
1 foot in the grave.
And one on a... Well, they didn't have bananas in Morocco, did they?
I'm sure they could have imported some.
I got troops, but I do not have anywhere to send them, so I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that.
There should be a way for you to combine the two games, like they had with Zelda and Metroid. You should be able to get Mace Griffin as one of the characters in Camel's empire. So that would give you a big advantage.
Or go with your original idea and just give us dog.
Yeah, Dog Bounty Hunter.
I see you, tough guy. Let's get it on.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, I think it was one of the explosives.
Oh, that is a shame that I can't rename in game. Okay. I don't want the wife getting gluttonous. Also, being a Muslim ruler, I'm gonna have to watch out for my dynastic decadence. So we're just gonna give her a quail's leg, not the, yeah. There are many mysteries in the Sunni faith. It might be interesting to spend some time delving into the old texts of the Quran. Well, I've already put this much into piety, might as well.
Alex suggests a Metroid mod for XCOM. That could be interesting. I mean, I don't generally like mods, but if you do use mods, then a Metroid mod for XCOM does sound like a kind of cool idea.
I got a vision.
Dispatch some maids. Keep the wife calm.
I think I've only ever used one mod.
I have increased my, Oh, I got a couple of modifiers that are increasing my learning ability. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think out of all the games I've played, I've only ever used mods once. And that was in Binding of Isaac to put a little X on which bricks could be blown up, because with my color blindness, I couldn't actually tell the difference in the colors.
Ah.
So that is the one mod I've actually used.
Oh, and my my court imam has done some good work with chair. Ah, damn it! I had a daughter. Well, that won't do. Although I can marry her off, so.
Guess you gotta move on to the next one.
We might have might have us a little reenactment of Henry VIII out here in the desert.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that was the one that had all the wives, wasn't it?
Yes.
Church people and all that shit. Okay, cool.
Executed the ones that didn't give him boys.
Pretty much.
See, I'm glad that I made an on-point reference there, even if I didn't realize it at first.
Yeah, off with their heads.
Oh, let's see. Got a dude wanting to be my spy master. Okay, he's a little bit better. I'll give that dude a chance so that way he didn't get too upset with me. Oh, see, you're a heretic. That's not good.
Well, I think he needs a visit from a certain kind of truck.
Oh, I can't get him to embrace the Sunni faith.
Well, tell him that he can either embrace the faith or embrace death.
I don't have that much. I don't have that much juice in this game yet, Terry. See if I can boost my income to where I can start like bribing fools. I can convert them more easily. But question is, should I go into hiding to get some time alone, or should I just walk it off?
Yeah, walk it off. You'll be fine.
Yeah, rub some dirt on it, kid.
Yeah.
Plenty of it around. Good news is the wife is pregnant again, so I mean there's that.
Oh, you've got me wondering. I wonder if hiding is actually a place in China.
Who's this chick?
Well, I mean, there's hiding, and then there's his siblings
Hey.
loading.
So it is just that easy. I can just find another chick in my realm, and I can marry her.
Where's
This
that
one's
motherfucker?
she's got some decent enough traits. I mean, doesn't have any bad ones, so there's that.
It sounds like you're using that as a euphemism for tits. She's got decent traits, yeah.
Unfortunately, the portrait doesn't go that low, Terry. That one, okay, she's a great eminence, ambitious, patient, but she's also envious and arbitrary. That's lustful. I could use that right about now. I need me a son. Oh, she's already married. Well, shit. She's too old to have kids, and she's married. That's my wife. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and marry up the only other unmarried chick.
And Mr. Dax has an excellent suggestion. She's already married, so make her a widow.
Oh, that'll cost me a bunch of prestige though, because she's lowborn. Well, I guess just have to ride it out with the current wife. I mean, she's still pretty young. Maybe she'll give me a son. Buy the wife some new clothes, keep her from yapping at me. Hey, I got a son. All right. My son is named Tariq.
That is an awesome name.
I think once they're born, I can actually change the names. So the next kid I have, I'll see about doing that. Slow this back down for a second. I need to choose a new ambition now.
Well, at least you know that little Tariq is going to wash his own ass.
Well, I ain't doing it. That's why, I'm trying to get me a couple more wives. Have one for a maid, one for a cook, one for a nanny.
Well, I'm just saying, the Tariq we know is very, very keen on washing your ass.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good news is my daughter is strong. That's good.
She is strong. She is invincible.
She is woman.
She is woman.
That was. Oh, I can marry her off to the Sultan of Africa.
What about the Sultan of Swing?
I don't think Babe Ruth was alive back then. Oh, one of my counselors, I guess, up and died on me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! I don't have anybody be a good steward.
Griffin, just me left. Hold on, I'm Griffin. Damn you! I told you to hold position.
All right, you're my new steward, dude.
Well, that wasn't a delayed sound.
What the hell's going on here?
I'll make my son the cupbearer. That'll give him a prestige boost. I need a new commander too. Shit.
Despite your claims of wormholes and alien vessels, the charges against you still stand. The fact remains that you were ordered to hold your position and failed to do so. Abandoning your
You need to
post
marry off the
resulted in
daughter
loss
to
of
get
your
something,
unit.
get some prestige or something out of it.
Therefore, my duty to pass the following judgment. Mace Griffin, the High Council finds you guilty as charged.
I can
The
marry her off to an
sentence is
Egyptian
deemed
emir.
The place of incarceration will be the Kassath Penal Colony.
Probably want something close to her age, so that way it's not going to be waiting a long, long time
You will
to
accept
get
the
married
council's
off.
decision. Take him away.
Yeah, take him away.
It had been 10 long years. As a ranger, I wasn't the most popular inmate, but my training and friendship of Del Krugo, a Jaldari tracker, got me through my sentence. I learned a lot from the criminals around me, but most of my time was spent brooding over the loss of my squad and planning what to do when I got out. I emerged a dangerous and embittered man. Things in the system had also changed. The Rangers were gone, discredited and disgraced. In their place was the Guild of Bounty
Alex
Hunters,
says that he needs
a
to figure
ragtag
out
group of ex-criminals,
sorry,
police,
some
and
games to
soldiers,
stream that aren't
mostly
dull.
regulated by the government. Krugo had become a
Oh
bounty
yeah,
hunter
imagine that if
soldier,
you enjoyed the
and I
game,
was
someone
not
else will
leaving the
enjoy
station to enlist.
the game as well.
If I was
So
going to find out who
Yeah,
was
as
send
long
a
as-
game that you have fun
with
with.
some money
As long as you're having fun with it,
gone were my noble intentions of protecting the innocent.
that's typically what sells.
All I wanted now was bloody revenge.
And exactly, Mr. Dax, Depression Quest is a perfect game to stream.
I'll go ahead and betroth him to that girl. She's sickly, so she may not make it, but she does have claim to some land, so if she pulls through, might be able to expand my empire down the line.
I have actually played Depression Quest. I don't recommend it.
Yeah, you did need to tell me.
Did you succeed on your quest of finding depression?
Oh, easily. Yeah, within minutes.
Oh, the Sultan of the, I guess the whatever I'm under is a limited crown authority. Okay, cool.
So my question, was that the things that they called the song "The Sultans of Swing"? Is that it? Was that song about Babe Ruth?
No, man. Did you not listen to the lyrics?
God no.
It's about you never listened to the lyrics? It's about the swing band that's playing like at the bar on the weekends or whatever.
Oh no, I never paid attention to the lyrics.
It's
Yeah,
about themselves, basically.
They got
I take it you're a ranger. Well, I'm Dawson.
oh, what is his name?
Mechanic.
Is it Frank? Fred?
Krugo asked me to meet you. He'd have been here himself.
Doing all right. Got a daytime job. Doing all right.
Small fortune
Yeah.
getting you out.
It's, but I took it as they're singing about themselves. Like,
You must be
this
good.
particular band member plays the
Yeah,
trumpet. This
so
one
sad.
doesn't mind if he doesn't make it big because, you know, he's got other things in his life. He's just doing it for fun because he loves the music.
Yeah, they're singing about like a band playing like a little honky tonk joint,
Think if you knew.
you know, on the weekends.
Krugo picked her out
Yeah.
himself.
Pallbearer Mark III.
Yeah, you used to fly these, didn't you? A little frayed around the edges, but overall she's in good shape.
I'll take your word for
I
it.
still like Walk of Life,
Krugo
where they've got all the
equipment.
sports
On the
fails
ship
in
you'll
the
find
in the
a
video.
semi-auto handgun and electroclash.
People falling over.
How do I find work around here?
Head for my
Where's
squadron's
my,
downstairs. It's a recruitment center for the Bounty
Oh.
Hunters Guild.
Okay,
Yeah, I guess we're finished up
doing
here.
all right
I
there.
gotta get back to work.
Hmm.
See you around, Ranger.
Alex says he may go looking for obscure old games to showcase. That would work. I'm sure there'd be quite a lot of people who'd be happy to watch, you know, old games that history has forgotten. And Mr. Dax says, a choose-your-own-adventure game about depression that, according to reviews, isn't really a good storytelling about depression. I mean, it's Zoe Quinn. Not good goes without saying. But yeah, it's pretty mundane. It's basically just you're depressed. Do you want to do something helpful or something destructive? And then at the start of the game, all the helpful choices are grayed out because you're too depressed to choose them, even if you know it's the right thing to do.
As you are probably aware, it is illegal to financially reward.
But then you can buy a cat, and the cat makes you happy, or at least less depressed. And then you can start taking better care of yourself. It's a shit game, as if that needed to be stated.
Sign me up.
No, I don't think I want to attack that dude.
There's one thing I completely forgot about this game.
What's that?
Once I finish a level, I'm pretty much like bored with it. It's pretty much the same thing. Just go through, shoot, go through, shoot. There's no real fun part to it.
Right.
Well, I mean, you do get to fly the ship and then do dogfights, but they're so few and far between. And then the one that you do that is actually any fun is timed. So like, it's a pain in the ass.
That other game you were playing, the anime-ish one, I've already forgotten which one it was. There was nothing but cutscenes. Like I started watching, and it's like, okay, is this just a visual novel? Is it like an actual game to this?
Yeah, the start of it is pretty much like cutscenes, and then it's like, a fight scene, and then a cutscene, and then a fight scene, and then a cutscene. So it's you got a little bit of both.
Yeah, it's just sort of. I was watching for a while and I was thinking, okay, it's just a cutscene. Oh no, here's another one. And another. Okay, so is this like a visual novel where you don't get to make any decisions? So how does this work?
Yeah, it's
Oh, that's right, the Full Metal Alchemist, because I was making jokes about turning lead to gold.
If I can attack another Sunni, that's going to cost me like 2 piety a month.
And how much piety do you have?
I got 287 right now. I make about just under 2 a month, 1.9. So I wouldn't. I would be losing just like a fraction of a point, but still. Plus, that guy's got almost as many troops as I do.
Well, I don't think you should do it. I think all hell Allah, you don't go attacking people of the same faith.
What does this do? Oh, somebody just passing through. Okay. I wonder why they're just sitting there. No, you can't have that one. Sorry.
See, I think half the games I even play on here that started using actual music, like I start playing it and it's just gonna get blocked.
Yeah. Music is one of those things that YouTube is very, very picky about.
Although I did like the vast amount of copyright claims I had on that. On the trucker one.
I just had this one with the music muted on it. I didn't know if it was going to come through when I was playing or not.
Oh, it would probably clash with mine anyway, so.
Yeah.
it'd have been.
Also, it'd be kind of distracting for me having the music playing in my ears while trying to talk to you guys and whatnot.
Let's go with something.
Yeah, Johnny's getting good use out of his PS2 emulator, it seems. I got a PlayStation emulator for a while, and then I changed computers, and the effort to setting it back up again is like, yeah, I can't be bothered.
Yeah, it's most of the games. Yeah, I have to be in a mood to even play, or it's like that's been a while since I played it. So
Yeah.
although like Breath of Fire 3, I haven't played in a while, and I've never beat it. And every time I find the file and I load it, I'm just like, man, I have no idea what's going on. So I have to restart from the beginning. And it's like another, 30 hours before I get back to even, oh yeah, this is where I was. Like, whoops.
I had that problem with Chrono Trigger, where I would get up to the Black Omen, and then just for some reason I'd lose interest right then, and so I played the first 90% of the game like 6 times before I thought, you know what, I've got to actually finish it at least once, and actually force myself to finish it.
I still don't have enough. Yeah, still don't have enough prestige to build anything yet. That sucks. Boost the speed on this a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll probably end up flying to this first ruler.
Well, let's go back to some old school stuff.
I hope you've been taking detailed notes, Camel, so that when Dr. No does show up, you've got answers for all the questions he's going to ask.
Yeah, I seriously doubt that. Hey, I lose two decadence. Awesome. And I wonder, do I want to go ahead and upgrade my market village now, or do I want to wait until I have a little bit more money banked before? That's always the question I have, because no telling if someone's going to try to screw with me, try to invade or whatnot. Dude, I'm not marrying off any more of my women to you. Win your rebellion first. You know what? Just so he'll stop asking, I'm gonna go ahead and marry that chick. I was planning on doing it earlier anyway.
It's Steam always wants to update when Talik goes to browse new releases. Steam always wants to update. Like
every time I started, it updates.
Yeah, and then every time I finish playing a game, it does the same. It just always wants to be updated. I don't know why.
Oh, Cherry, we've got a decision I think you'll like.
Ah.
With your strong devotion to the Sunni faith, you have spent countless hours reading the Quran and thinking about the meaning and origin of the sacred words therein. There are some things that don't quite correspond with what the imams are saying in their sermons, however. So, I can sit there and I can say, I have no right to question them and gain 30 piety. I can say, perhaps it should not be taken so literally after all and lose the zealous trait that I've gained. Or I can say these imams are charlatans and embrace the Zikri heresy.
Oh, I'm torn between the first and third because we're keeping zealous, obviously. But I think the third one, so you can cause some sort of schism with your heretical ways.
I will gain 100 piety out of that too.
Nice.
I think I'm gonna go with something that Monkey brought up. That it's been forever. pro wrestling. Whoa.
Nice. Starman. Oh yeah.
Turn up the audio a bit.
I don't know what the audience, the people in chat want, but my vote is for option 3. Go with Heresy.
Heresy it is. Let's see what that gets us, Terry. Your heretical ways.
Let's make sure my controls are set up the way they should be.
Something is an expert in something which is knowledge of legislative rulings pertaining to the actions of man as derived from their detailed evidence. I've been asked if I would like to study with some of the best so-and-sos of the county so that I might one day become the greatest jurist of the Islamic world. Well, I can't say no to that.
Gotta make sure my stuff is set up.
So why does it have VWA in the middle? Is that the Violence Against Women Act?
Yes.
I didn't see any female wrestlers, but I wasn't paying close enough attention.
There are no women.
That makes sense, and that's why the VWA is there. They've already prevented you from enacting violence against women.
Oh, the wife is pregnant again.
I think I've already... Is this 2-player?
That
That would make sense. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Moroccan Della has a turban now.
Oh,
I just noticed that in the portrait.
is that the Turban of Heresy? Is that how that works?
I'm not sure. Oh, had another daughter. Yeah, I'm gonna send my counselor, my chancellor, whatever. I'm gonna go see if I can get a claim on these other people's territory over here.
That wrestling game looks terrible, Johnny.
Oh, it is. Don't get me wrong. It very much is.
Which one are you playing? Is that the same one you're playing the other day?
No, it's the Nintendo one.
Oh, okay.
Like original Nintendo, like NES.
Gotcha. Oh, I gained the lunatic trait. Because of my heresy, Terry.
That's pretty funny. What happens from being a lunatic?
What was it again? It drops my attraction opinion, so it makes me less attractive to people. Makes my vassals think lower of me. Although it does make other lunatics see me in a better light.
Well, I've got to say, becoming a lunatic is the first step to becoming a suicide bomber, so I think you're well on the way.
How many troops do I have? 953. I need more than that.
Yay.
I have spent years studying the basic tenets and beliefs of the Zikri faith and now consider myself quite an advanced Zikri scholar.
It just said, winner is you. That's brilliant translation there.
I am now known as the Pious.
There you go. Pious Camel.
You know, that's what I should have done with the ruler designer at the first. I should have just made it, you know, my name, you know, Camel. Or I could have gone with the full name. Could have used the full name for once. Although, let's be honest, Horatio Octavius, that's more of a Legacy of Rome playthrough.
Yeah, it doesn't sound very Muslim.
Oh, my girlfriend, my daughter is a temperate. Yeah.
Whoop.
Daughter, girlfriend. I mean, you are Muslim. They're the same
It's the 9th century, man.
Yeah.
All bets are off in the 9th century. So he needs a guardian. Someone with some diplomacy. Let's see.
Johnny is engaged in the most boring wrestling match I've ever seen.
Give or take, yeah. You don't get to do much on here.
And exactly, Mr. Dax. What happens in the 9th century stays in the 9th century.
Why do you think the Middle East is still a shithole, Mr. Dax? My goal, I think, in this playthrough is to try and take over. Should I work my way south into Africa or north into Europe?
Is this more exciting for you, Terry?
I take over the Africans.
Take over the Africans? Yeah, gotta get that slave trade going somehow, right?
Exactly. And Mr. Dax disagrees. Oh no, he's come around.
I like that. Who the hell wants Africa? Oh, good point. Never mind.
Yeah, the funny thing is, me and my cousin used to play this all the time. He would like literally whip my ass.
That game still sucked back then too, Johnny. You just didn't know any better.
Oh no, it totally did. It's just now I'm older and wiser.
Yes. I find that about a lot of the things I liked as a kid. You try and watch them as an adult, and it's like, I was a dumb kid.
Oh yeah, that's how I felt about like the original It. The Stephen King TV movies.
Yeah.
I remember watching that, you know, when I was younger. I was like, oh man, that was so cool back in the day. And for some reason, like it came out like my mom had never sat down and watched it. And I think it was around the time they were doing like the remake or whatever. I was like, oh no, let's watch this one. And we got like halfway through like the first one. I looked over at her. She looked at me. I was like, I don't remember it being this bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah. There's like all the TV shows that I used to love. Like, I'm sure if I watched like Transformers today, you're like, this is not good. This is just.
Are we talking like the cartoon or the Michael Bay movies?
Well, when I was a kid, so the cartoon.
Ah.
Like, Like
I don't know how long you felt that childlike wonder. It might have lasted until like the mid 2000s.
Yeah. But like it was quite literally just to sell toys. Like that was the purpose of the Transformers cartoon.
Oh god.
It was like as a kid, I didn't know that, and I thought it was awesome. But I think watching it as an adult, I'd be like, yeah, this is a little too blatant.
Alright, so I'm gaining piety like a motherfucker, but my prestige level is still kind of low. And, yeah, I'm not even making, like, half of a piece of gold a month. Alright, so I think it's time to go ahead and I'll upgrade that market village.
One show that sort of held up, but in a weird way, was Monkey. I don't know if you guys got that show in the US, but it's basically a Japanese version of Journey to the West.
No, I did not catch that one.
So the dubbing is terrible. Like there's not even half an effort to make the words line up with the actor's face, and the translation is kind of dodgy, and it's a bad show. But as a kid, I thought it was awesome. As an adult, it was so bad it's good. So it's still fun to watch, just for totally different reasons.
Oh, really? The oldest chick would be 36?
Yeah, I remember back when DVDs were common. I was at the video shop and I saw they had monkeys. Like, oh well, I've got to get this, and like to rent rather. And yeah, I watched it and was like, wow, this is terrible. It's hilariously terrible, but it's not a good show.
Oh, I can lose the lunatic trait, or... Oh, I have a 50% chance of losing the lunatic trait, 50% chance of gaining the possessed trait.
Oh, you've got to try and become possessed.
Well, it's a 50-50 shot, so let's see what happens. Oh, and I am possessed now, on top of being a lunatic. Thanks, Terry.
Awesome. And no, Mr. Scott, not Monk the Detective Show, Monkey, as in the primate. It was Journey to the West, like the old Chinese story, but it was a Japanese show. And badly translated from that into English.
Johnny, didn't they do a Journey to the West with like mice or whatever?
Isn't that like American Tail?
Oh, okay, that's what I'm thinking of. Never mind.
And yeah, he remembers me, and he says Tom, but I still think of him as Richo, even though I know his name's Tom. Yeah, Richo and I were talking about it with Sandy, Pigsy, and Tripitaka.
Yeah. Okay, cool. My daughter gained the honest trait. Good for her.
And so, you're a possessed lunatic, but she's honest.
Hey man, sometimes the apple does fall pretty far from the tree.
I guess so.
Although, I mean, depending on how you look at it, maybe not so much. You'd have to be kind of crazy to be being honest to a lunatic, wouldn't you?
It's a fair point.
Alright, so I did get that, claim on that, one dude. So, can I get 2?
Yeah, we're gonna
Winner
call.
is you.
We're gonna call that a win.
That is great. Winner is you. That is very capably translated there.
They make it almost seem like the winner is that guy over there.
Yeah. I mean, it's even like the whole thing is like with character limits. You win is so much shorter. They could have just done that.
Yeah. You win, or the winner is player one. Like,
Yeah. Like,
or
that
just
was
make
one
it,
of the
or just make it worse. Like the winner, you.
yeah. But no, but one of the big things back in the NES days was character limits because the way the Japanese language works, they can fit a lot more into the character limit than you can in English because each symbol is its own word, whereas you need multiple letters to make words in English. So like that space is at a premium. So instead of going winner is you, they could just go you win. But no.
I remember. This is one. This is one my dad played. My dad bought for us just because the game had a space theme, and that was all that he needed.
Fair enough.
Because he was a big Star Trek, yeah,
No.
Star Trek V, like all that kind of stuff. And
It's funny when you say V, my mind immediately goes to Sargon's friend, the Romanian guy.
but yeah, literally, like I will show you everything that this game entails because there is no way to beat it.
Oh, fine.
So much for trying to take over that.
Whenever I see that Ifni, it makes me think of like it's a Myers-Briggs personality type.
I remember taking one of those at one point in time. I don't remember the results though.
I tend to fall like 50-50 on most of them. Like I don't have a personality, I guess.
Or you're just extremely well adjusted.
Terry is Mr. Meh.
Pretty much. Like I got pretty much 100% on the introverted side because no shit. And I think it was 70% thinking over intuition, but then everything else was straight down the middle.
Okay, so you get. Let's see if I can. These green dots are planets.
Okay.
And then on the thing that looks like the divide sign, those are space stations.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. I think this flowery looking thing on the bottom is a black hole.
Oh, okay. Stay away from that.
And then the X's are aliens. And then the black hole will move from area to area. So if you're going from point A to point B and any line on that is within the lane there, you'll get sucked into the black hole, like regardless.
And so you've got to try and get aliens into the black hole?
Well, apparently you're supposed to be able to destroy the aliens using everything you pick up on the way to there and to the aliens. And then they slowly move towards you and you move towards them and then you're supposed to fight. and I guess from what I understand, when you fight through all of them, and there's like a massive army. It's like each square is its own army. So you have to go through each of the 5 squares.
Ah.
And it's near impossible.
Oh well.
Let's see.
There's photorealistic graphics there.
Oh yeah, top of the line.
My daughter's going to become a heretic just like me. Thanks a lot, Terry.
Well, I mean, it's good to have a close family.
Should I let my daughter also become cruel, or
Yes.
should I teach her about kindness?
No, cruel. You got to be
All right.
cruel to be kind. I heard it in a song once.
With the right measure.
Nope. I didn't go far enough. Where'd I go?
Alright, we've already killed 14 years on this game.
That went fast.
Yeah, I've got it sped up pretty fast because not a lot going on right now. I missed out on opportunity to gain that county to my south, the one that makes you think about the Briggs Myers or whatever. The kingdom above me, they swooped in and took it.
And then if I got my thing correctly, I should be in the middle of the asteroid field. Oh, planet nearby. Nope, I landed on a planet.
Cool.
Alright, let's find the planet. There it is.
Mr. Dax, I think you got that wrong. I think the family that blasphemes together gets stoned together, is how that goes.
Well, that could be fun too. That sounds like a pleasant family activity.
I'm sorry, Terry, but I don't think I'm going to let you choose this one. I got another deal. Well, no, I'm trying to boost up my diplomacy and my stewardship, so I'm going to go with option A. Release the woman. Huh?
What were the choices anyway? Like,
well, the deal is managed to stop the enraged villagers before they did anything. Hasted the young, beautiful woman they accused of witchery. The first option is to let her go. She hasn't done anything wrong, which is what I'm going with because it'll increase my stewardship and diplomacy. I can order that she be put to the ordeal by water. That'll improve my monthly prestige, but lower my monthly piety.
Hey, hey Panda's Lego.
She will confess her sins for some time in the torture chamber. Also, boosts prestige, lowers piety. Or I can say, someone so beautiful must be a witch. I can increase my piety and vassal opinion, or temple vassal opinion, but lose 1 intrigue.
okay.
So I'm going to go with number 1 because it's got the best outcomes.
Yeah. I mean, I would vote for the torture chamber just because there's a torture chamber involved, but no, if you have, grander plans than torturing random women, I will cede the ground.
How many times do I have to tell you that I'm not Jack? I don't have a subterranean love den. I've never been to Ohio.
Another planet nearby. Yay.
Oh, so on top of being a heretic like me, my daughter's also, she's now going to be content. It's like, no, there will be no contentedness in this dynasty.
Isn't there a town in Ohio that's half full of Satanists?
I wouldn't know. I've never been. Keep telling you that.
Mr. Scott seems to think that there is, so we'll have to ask again when you're on as your Jack persona.
I don't know anything about Ohio or the Satanic Panic or anything like that. No. Oh, so you can't change that.
And
my youngest son will be named Terry.
cool. Dr. Nova is asking about your previous one with the Irish.
I still have that playthrough, but I went ahead and got a couple of new DLC today to play. So I figured I'd play this one as a Muslim ruler and try and see what I can get away with. If Terry keeps talking, Mr. Scott, I'm gonna send him on a crusade or something.
I was gonna say I've already been on plenty of torture streams, so that's fine.
I shall be just.
I'm on a show called The Corner with Frosted Glass, where the whole point is to torture everyone involved, including the audience, with those stupid Medium articles.
I did catch part of that one last night. You guys had Monkey on. That was cool.
Yeah. And did you get the Sons of Abraham DLC?
I did not. That is the next one I'm thinking about getting. I'm trying to decide if I want to get that one or like Monks and Mystics. I'm definitely gonna have to pick up the Knights of Charlemagne one, because that's the one that takes you all the way back to the beginning of the game. I got this one. I got the Legacy of Rome DLC, and Way of Life DLC. And this bundle on Steam also came with the Ruler Designer DLC.
So yeah, that entire right there was the game.
Oh wow!
you play until you either run out of gas or die, which is about the same thing.
Dr. No, I think Camel said he was playing as Morocco, but I'm sure he can confirm that.
I'm playing as a count in. It's not necessarily Morocco, but I think it's just south of Morocco.
Okay.
Yeah. Slow that down a little bit. Let's see. Oh no, those rebels are going to be killed off. Could have thought about expanding my way into that territory, but. The faction I'm playing as, it started off as a Sunni Berber, but now it's a part of the Zikri heresy, because I made the mistake of listening to Terry.
You did no such thing. You made the wise decision of heeding my advice.
Yes, I am playing on Iron Man mode. When I'm playing online with Johnny like this, I usually play it on Iron Man mode, so that way I'm not tempted to cheat. Because then all you're going to do is just see me typing in a whole bunch of console commands and playing on God mode.
Whereas,
which is fun for me, but I don't imagine you guys will get much enjoyment out of it.
Whereas I will cheat regardless and not care. But mostly I try not to.
I remember, I think one of the first streams I watched of yours was Mario Kart, where you had all the cheats on.
Yeah, but I said in the get-go that I was cheating.
Yeah, you did.
It wasn't just something like, you know what, fuck this, I'm cheating now.
Dr. No, if you can see on the screen right now, that's showing my character's profile. He's got 4 sons and 2 daughters. Oh, I did pick up a secondary wife. I forgot about her. Oops.
Forgot about your wife.
Hey, man. It happens.
And Talk to No wants to know if you started a jihad.
No, but I have gone on a Hajj, so I did that pretty early on in the game because with the Way of Life DLC, I chose theology as my what was it? What is it again? Oh yeah, it's my focus.
You know what? I think I will go back, being said it just brought up.
Playing as a Sunni, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, sorry, Shia. I'm playing as a Shia.
And,
I'm going back to Jeopardy.
since you're playing as a Shia, do you tell people to do it? Just do it. Make your dreams come true.
That's more of playing as a Shia.
Yeah.
But isn't it spelt the same?
I don't know. I think so.
I don't really care. Oh, hey, I gained the diligent trait.
Cool.
Yeah. No, I didn't. Well, that sucks. Should have.
Yeah, I'm not playing the audio thing. Let's not distract everyone with...
Now I have a son named Johnny.
And, yeah. There's not enough letters to actually spell Johnny. Johnny.
Nah, see? I spelled it right.
No. I mean in Jeopardy.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't spell Johnny. I only got...
Well, Dr. No, Johnny's not a traditional Muslim name, but neither is Terry, which is what I named the last one.
Okay, maybe I need a little bit of sound.
I'm gonna laugh if it this ruler dies and somehow ends up that Terry ends up taking over.
All right, 6-letter words for 100.
Alrighty, let's do it.
Sleek black cat or sleek British car, no matter what the color.
Jaguar.
Yeah.
Or as Terry would say, Jaguar.
Jaguar.
You guys really do place a lot of emphasis on that U in Jaguar.
Well, yeah, Jaguar.
6-letter words. Most cats will do this upon most mice.
Pounce.
I actually would have gotten that one.
I would have hoped so.
Well, pounce was my first thought, but then I had to quickly mentally count the number of letters to make sure it worked.
That's exactly what I did. All right.
The answer is
a large Indian crocodile or a large Central Park thug.
That one I don't know.
Is this a 6-letter word?
Mugger. Yeah.
I didn't know there was a crocodile called a mugger.
Weather for 100. On some weather charts, DZ stands for this condition. Demilitarized zone.
sorry. This is a weather?
Yes.
Yeah.
DZ?
Drizzle.
Oh, drizzle.
The answer is
At 35,800 feet below the sea level, it's the deepest spot in the ocean.
Marianas Trench?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how to spell it, but...
I think spell it deliberately wrong. Call it the Marinara Trench.
The Marinara Trench?
Hey guys, I'm gonna step away for a second. I think my dogs need to go out, even though I took them out before the stream. I'll be right back, okay?
All right.
Got it right.
Hooray!
Let's see. South
the
America.
answer is
Ocean-going boats travel 2,300 miles up this to Peru.
I don't know.
I think it would be the Amazon. Yes.
Oh, very good.
Historic places. In ancient times, criminals were thrown from the south face of this city's Capitol Hill. Okay. Rome. Sure, why not? I'm going to go back to push and pause for the question. The name for the tides following seaward.
Red. That's a good name. That should be the name of the tide.
The Riptide? Ebb. I wouldn't have got that.
No, me neither.
the answer is
Rituals. The full ritual of killing one of the full ritual for killing one of these involves decapitation as well as a stake through the heart.
Vampire, obviously.
Oh, fuck you, Jenny. I had it. I should get a rewind button on this. Like,
Yeah.
fuck you, Jenny.
the answer is
In absolute terms, it's the amount of water per unit of air. In relative terms, it's a percentage. I think that is a rate. Oh,
I think it's humidity.
humidity?
Like the amount of water per unit of air sounds like. But I mean, I could be misinterpreting the question. It's very awkwardly phrased.
Nope, you got it right. I was gonna say discharge, but I now think that that's the amount of water that flows through a certain amount of space.
Oh.
Atlantic hurricanes first move westward because they are carried by these commercial winds.
I don't know.
You know, I wish they'd just answer rather than put question marks
Yeah.
like that. Like just a random incorrect answer. Like
Yeah.
trade winds. Yes. I'm actually doing good this time.
Well, thank you, Dr. No. That was a good one.
Rituals for 200. Oh, I gotta bring up chat. Let's see. Egyptians believe that on this day of the month, Fermuchi, you shouldn't go anywhere Friday or not.
I have no idea.
What in the shit kind of question is that? Egyptians believe that on this day of the month of Farmuchi, you shouldn't go anywhere Friday or not.
I have no idea.
Oh, the 13th.
Ah.
You and your puns, Alex.
That was a bit of an obscure phrasing there.
Yeah. Term for what is formed where two air masses at the different temperatures meet. Oh, I know. Fuck you, Jenny.
Wouldn't that be a front?
Yeah. I got that shit before Jenny did. She's been blowing up. That's all. All right, I gotta let the cat out.
All right.
All right, so he's gone and I'm back. Is that it?
Yes.
Idle with the dogs out, here with the cat out.
Basically, yeah.
Well, I'm liking some of this new DLC. That's pretty interesting. The ruler designer kind of sucks, though. I mean, you should be able to go ahead, man. Make your first ruler like just like the next Alexander the Great or whatever, and then the descendants got to carry that on.
That makes sense. I mean, how does it? That's the one where each trait adds a certain amount of age to your character. Is that?
Yeah, exactly. And like the better traits are going to cost you more. Like if you want to be a genius, it's going to cost you got to be at least 30 years old starting out.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
The fertility one didn't make any sense because being more fertile makes you older. It's like that's not how biology works.
All right, so got my firstborn son all married up. Oh, she's full of bad traits too. Damn.
The Traveling Tornado Observatory is the NSSL of the NSSL is named for this Wizard of Oz animal.
Toto?
Dog?
I guess.
Nope.
Scarecrow?
Well,
it'd have to be
dog.
It'd have to be the lion.
Well, it could also be that the answer was Toto,
Well,
as in they wanted a name rather than
Well, they said after the animal.
The answer is.
That's some bullshit.
Oh, so my son wants to be the spy master. Yeah, he's got better traits, at least in that regard. Oh.
So
wait a little bit.
Being that I misread this question, and maybe Mr. Dax might be able to answer this question.
Is it about Finland?
Well, it's about Sweden. It's close enough. Oh.
Ah, lame.
On the 12th night in Sweden, people go house to house, taking these down and eating the ornaments. Trees, I guess? Whatever.
Yell at the dogs because girlfriend got home from work and then went to go run to the store real fast.
I was right. It was trees.
Oh, nice.
I figured it wouldn't be trees.
I'm having a bunch of kids. Look at this.
The answer is...
We got little Terry and little Johnny. Even got a little No.
Over 1/3 of the population lives in this capital, Montevideo.
And now a little Dex. You are all my children now.
I have no idea where Montevideo is.
You are gay.
Mm-hmm.
And before YouTube shuts us down, that was a Simpsons reference. Thank you.
Yes.
Sung standing in a circle with arms crossed, hands joined, and its Scottish song of parting.
I mean, the only thing I can think of is Old Lang Syne, but I don't think it's that.
What is Where's Tailed?
Yeah. Good old tell feature. You'll tell us the answer.
What is Oh shit, Tailed's drunk again? Old Lang Syne.
Oh, I was right. It is Old Lang Syne.
The answer is...
It was completed between 221 and 207 BC under the rule of Emperor Xia Huangdi. Shua.
Great Wall of China.
That's what I was thinking.
I thought it was funny that you got Olivia Newton-John wrong one time because you didn't put the hyphen in her name.
Yeah.
It's not the question mark, no. That's wrong, Jenny.
Oh, you whore.
Oh.
You've got to be shitting me. Oh, in case you mistook it as the Great Wall of Iran.
Yeah, exactly.
A Hindu woman performing suti lies next to her husband on this.
Carpet?
The dog bed.
His funeral pyre. Wow.
Okay. I'm sure that answer is also acceptable. Gone by it again. Oh, I forgot to pause it. Gone by it. Okay, whatever.
I wouldn't have got that.
The answer is...
One of the bloodiest battles in U.S. history was fought on this land, also known as Naka Iwo.
Bloodiest battles of what?
Battles in U.S. history. So it'd have to be on the Civil War.
Antioch? How's it spelled?
Naka Iwo. I have no idea how that's spelled. What's the Civil War name for it? Iwo Jima.
I said that.
Well, then speak up. I can't hear you.
The answer is...
Iwo Jima was World War II, man.
Yeah, I figured it would have been Civil War. Like,
Texans call this city the Big D.
it had to be Dallas.
Hmm?
I don't want to know about anyone's Big D. I'm fine.
Let's see. South America.
The answer is...
The Spaniards named this country Little Venice after the Italian city.
Name this country Little Venice?
Yeah. Venezuela.
Venezuela.
That makes sense. In hindsight, I can see it.
Yeah.
The answer is.
Floating layer of microscopic marine life. It comes from the word to wander.
Algae?
Oh, if you dinged it because I spelled it wrong, I swear to shit.
Oh, the peasants are singing my name!
Plankton.
Okay, Mr. Dax got it right. Ooh, daily double.
Only one of the Guianas that's still only a colony. French,
And yeah, they got it.
French Guiana, yeah.
The answer is.
Famous William Hudson novel that is set in the South America jungle. What is... I don't read books.
Lost City of Z?
Green Mansions.
Movie stop a book?
I've never heard of it.
Green Mansions? That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
it's
never
called.
heard of it.
Starfish are threatening this famous Australian coral formation.
Great Barrier Reef.
What he said.
Is there a hyphen in here? Because I swear to God, if there is. That's the other Australian thing that I screwed up on. I don't need this one. Yeah, the last time I played this, I spelled Olivia Newton-John without the hyphen, and they marked it as wrong.
That was bullshit. That they should have given you that one. Like, I can almost understand not giving you Great Wall for Great Wall of China. Like, I think they should, but I can understand why they didn't.
Yeah.
But docking you for the hyphen is nonsense.
Thinking it flowed west, Ben Franklin misnamed this Caribbean current.
Mm-hmm.
It's more white men naming things.
I know, right? Colonialism. Patriarchy.
It's called patriarchy.
The Gulfstream. Okay. They should come out with an SJW version of this game where the answer is literally patriarchy for every question.
Patriarchy or man.
Yeah, except both.
In the 1880s, gold was found on the, whatever. You got it right.
I would not have guessed that.
Shut your face, Jenny.
Yeah.
The answer is.
Jenny's a whore.
Located between Pakistan and Afghanistan, this 33-mile mountain gap was famous in the annals of British India. Is that Tibet?
Ah, Mr. Dax says Himalaya. Because it sounds like it's mountainous, so, like... And what, you'll put... It'll be the Himalayas or the Himalayan mountains or something like that. Is what?
Khyber Pass.
Okay.
I would have never got that.
No. See, I always thought of Khyber Pass as British rhyming slang for arse.
Oh, Dax, I'm so sorry, man. You turned out ugly.
Here are the categories.
I would just like to report W.R. Costin for hate speech yet again.
Potpourri. Ports on a map. And, yeah. Selecting new categories.
Here are the categories.
Famous Shepherd. Admirals. Fine China. Literature. Food. The Bible. Alright, you're helping me with that last one.
Mm-hmm. Do you get unlimited rerolls? Like, can you just keep picking new categories until you get
Yeah.
what you like?
The answer is...
Among the 31 kings he smote were the kings of Megiddo, Dor, and Jericho.
Just put God. Just put God.
David?
Good luck spelling that one.
Yeah, David sounds like the right answer. But I just like the idea of just
Joshua.
put the answer God for all of them. Oh, it's Joshua. Okay.
Where were you on that one?
What? I didn't fully listen to the question.
Well, clearly.
Well, I mean, don't ask me. My knowledge is a little fuzzy. I'm a Muslim now.
My regular reader of the Bible next to me was no help on this question.
School Testament, give me a break.
Napoleon's invasion of Russia was the subject of this Tolstoy epic. Was that War and Peace?
That would be my guess. War and Peace, yeah.
It's the only Tolstoy book I know off the top of my head.
Same here. I think it's probably the only thing. The thing with Jeopardy is, like, they do get into, like, a bunch of weird different topics. But generally, if you have, like, a surface level knowledge of that topic, you're probably going to be able to get the answers correct.
As long as you remember the hyphen.
I was going to say, if there's an ampersand in here, then I'm going to pick that instead of saying and. White fragility. Let's see. Food.
The answer is...
Risotto is a popular Italian dish that features this grain cooked in broth. It's rice.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it just rice, or is there like a specific strain of rice?
Oh, it better not be specific. Just. Okay.
It was just rice.
It was
okay,
just rice. All right.
The answer is...
The Bible for 400. I'm looking at you. Jewish holiday that commemorates the events of Exodus 12.
Passover.
No.
Sure.
Passover? It seems like that's a little late for Passover.
Like, it has to be part. Like,
That's
what else could it be?
That's pretty much what Terry said. So I'm
Well,
going to.
my character may be a possessed lunatic, but he has completely memorized the Quran.
Is that right?
Yes.
Nice. Excellent.
All right. Ooh, Daily Double. It's called "What is Google Gonna Do for Me Now?"
Just bet the whole lot. Bet all of
Bet
it.
it all. In Exodus 3:5, God ordered him to take his shoes off.
What was this?
Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't know. You can pause it.
I could have guessed this myself.
I mean, wouldn't that be Moses?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yay! Take the lead.
Nice.
Fuck you, Jenny.
I don't think so, but I'm close. The two
Are
types of
you
bird Noah sent out to check for dry land.
Doves.
There's just two types though. There was
It
a
says
dove.
two types. So two types of doves.
There was doves and what's the other one?
They were birds.
We're here to be devout, not listen to pay attention to every type of bird you guys send out. Fuck it, I'm gonna go with that. I wasn't in first anyway.
It wasn't question marks. Okay.
What were chickens?
They were chickens.
The hawk and dove?
Pigeons?
Hog and dog.
Dove and raven.
God, I was gonna say raven. I know these things.
Do you?
They're buried deep.
The answer is.
It's buried deep underneath all that Dr. Pimple Popper.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Don't tempt me.
He was proclaimed Admiral of the Ocean Sea by Ferdinand and Isabella,
Christopher Columbus.
who is white man.
Not racist.
I'm gonna put the last name.
Patriarchy.
Yeah, damn right, I'm right. Let's see. Let's finish the Bible.
The answer is.
He was stoned as Lystria.
God, I know who it is. It's not the- is it?
I'm pausing it until you can pop it out of your head. So yeah, I am cheating, I guess. Because fuck Jenny.
Stephen. It's Stephen.
Steven?
With a P. H-E-N.
Wrong.
What? Who was it?
It was Steve-O.
Now watch it with a V.
Who was it?
I'm gonna laugh. It was just Steve.
Steve from Lystra.
Oh,
And if the answer is Joe Rogan, that would be awesome.
Joe Rogan.
might have been Paul.
Well, none of us got it right, so it was Paul.
Crap.
All right.
Wait, did she wait until after you'd already answered to give you the right one?
Yeah, clearly.
That's just devious.
A frittata is an open-faced variety of this.
Yum, yum, yum.
Sandwich?
Never had a frittata.
It's the only thing I could have ever heard of as open-faced. Is there a difference between a panini and a sandwich?
I just remembered Homer Simpson. He needed a sand wedge in his golfing game. And he was like, open-faced sandwich.
Hey Johnny, out of curiosity, would you rather be more diplomatic or better? Would you want to be like more of a banker, maybe a spy?
The answer is.
Spy.
I was going to say spy too, so you made the right choice.
through Delftware was first produced in this country. Also made in England.
Just go Finland. Tribute to Mr. Dax.
The Netherlands.
Okay. So not Finland.
But close.
The answer is
Foreign China. The trademark of the Mason porcelain factory is two of these weapons crossed.
Spears, maybe? I don't know.
Either spears or swords.
You'd figure. It's one of the two. Mr. Dax says muskets. I don't think it's that, though.
They never really had guns over there, did they? Swords. Right for me.
Nice.
the answer is
Greek salads are usually distinguished by this cheese.
Better. Easy. Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's spelled with two T's.
And an H at the end, and we'll come up with some other reasons why. I don't know.
And quotation marks and
A hyphen between each letter.
a very large, firm, meaty tomato, often served with onion slices in an oil and vinegar dressing.
I've never heard of a meaty tomato.
Steak tomato? Or is it like a...
It's a tomato with crap in it. So it'd be like a tomato-based salad. State tomato?
Steak.
Beef steak.
Close enough.
I wouldn't have got that.
No, me neither.
the answer is
Word from the Greek word for leaf. These leaf-like sheets of pastry are used to make baklava.
I forgot what it's called.
Is it phyllo, maybe? Yeah, Mr. Dax said it too. Phyllo.
Well, if any of us should have the answer, Terry. You see where I'm
Oh
going?
yeah, I got it right. It's just
the answer is
I wasn't sure of the spelling.
In 1757, the Serves China factory named a new color, not a hairstyle, for the mistress of Louis XV.
Is that like the pompadour, maybe?
Oh,
Oh no, a new color, not a hairstyle. Okay, I got it backwards. A new color. That one I can't figure out. Wet ass pussy.
Judging by how long it took you to... Oh, pompadour.
I was right. Oh, okay.
mistress, yeah.
I misunderstood the question. I thought they wanted what color was invented.
That's what I was
Not-
Oh,
thinking.
that's probably what they named the color.
Ah. I didn't think pompadour was a color.
No, because the answer they gave was Madame de Pompadour, which is like, I knew that's who they were talking about, and the hairstyle is the pompadour,
Yeah.
but I didn't know there was a color called that.
And I'm guessing that Mr. Dax got the first one of that strucken from the chat.
answer is
Yeah.
Father of the American Navy turned down for admiral. He became one in the Russian Navy.
Ah, no idea.
Who is...
Only person I can think of off the top of my head is John Paul Jones.
John Paul Jones.
That's the only person I remember from Revolutionary Navy times.
First shaped by the great 18th century potters Spode and Wedgwood.
Could not tell you. I have no idea.
Oh, first name shared by the great 18th century. Okay.
So Spode and Wedgwood had the same first name. What is it?
What century are we talking here?
18. Just put Tom.
John? Johnny,
Peter
what do you
Spode
think?
and Peter Wedgwood.
Yeah.
Josiah.
Ah. Well, you got the first two letters right.
The answer is
English country famed for its colorful figurines and muscular terriers. Shank country.
Staffordshire?
Yeah, I'd go with that one.
I don't know how to spell that, so I'm gonna...
Staffordshire.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they won't allow Staffy.
No.
Yeah. Staffordshire.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Yeah.
Let's see. Literature for 400. He gave Walter Mitty a secret life. Ben Stiller.
Wow. That famous author, question mark. He already tried that answer, you idiot. It's not going to be the same. It's not going to be the answer now.
Yes, I did.
Gerber.
If you're guessing,
the answer is
if you're guessing how I got that question, the answer would be Google.
I suspected as much.
Because once again, I tell you, I can't read.
This one would be Heart of Darkness, I believe.
The long film Apocalypse Now was adapted from the short Joseph Conrad novel.
I think it's called Heart of Darkness.
I believe you're right, Terry.
Oh, screw you, Jenny.
She got in before you.
She got it in and got it right.
the answer is
Imperialist author who coined the phrase, "The sun never sets on the British Empire."
Sorry, what's the question?
Imperialist who coined the phrase, "The sun never shines on the British Empire."
Never sets.
Rudyard Kipling.
Okay.
Wouldn't have come close to ever getting that.
For some reason, I was thinking of Churchill, but maybe he just repeated it enough that I thought of him.
Appropriately named admiral who was the first to fly over both poles. That's bisexual Betty. Richard Byrd.
Ah, because he flies. I'm with you.
Ah, hell. Bet it all. He defeated a Spanish fleet of 10 ships at Manila without a single American life lost. George Dewey. Get it wrong. Crap.
The answer is...
Ayn Rand's architect designed, then destroyed this tidal complex. Was it the Fountainhead?
That's probably it, yeah.
I know less about Ayn Rand than I do about the Spanish-American War, so.
Yeah, the Fountainhead.
The answer is...
Her sheep will come home wagging their tails behind them.
What?
Well, that's an easy one.
Oh, Little Bo Peep, right. I would not have thought of that as a famous shepherd. But I suppose technically she does fit.
Is it with a W?
Mary?
Yeah, Little Bo Peep.
I don't think there's a W.
I guess it could be Little Bo Peep, but I was going to say Mary.
I don't think there's a W in Bo, but let's see.
Yeah, there is a W.
Oh, there is? Okay. I've never spotted that one.
Oh.
So.
Oh, no, there isn't.
Okay.
And not only, well, one's showing, holy crap. Some are showing without a W and with a hyphen.
Oh, God. Attack of the Hyphens.
All right,
This
so
game-
I'm gonna go with this, and if it is wrong, Wikipedia can go f itself. There is no hyphen, so
How are you meant to do that?
there we go.
The answer is...
Breed of Strongheart, first movie dog of star status.
I don't know.
What?
German Shepherd?
Oh,
No, not German Shepherd.
Golden Retriever?
German Shepherd. Sure.
The answer is...
Father of nuclear submarine managed to serve 18 years beyond compulsory retirement age.
Don't know. No
Yeah,
idea.
no idea.
It's called I Gotta Keep Me in the Game. Ow.
And Mr. Dex is cheating on your behalf.
Yeah, I did that too.
Oh, Terry, I'm finally starting to try and convert people to my heresy.
Excellent.
The answer is
Location of Little Boy Blue's sheep.
I was never very good at the nursery rhymes.
What's the Little Boy Blue nursery rhyme? Little Boy Blue lost his shoe and then started attacking the Jew. I don't know.
The meadow, I think, according to Google. The sheep's in the meadow, the cow's in the corn. Where is the boy that looks after the sheep? He's under a haystack fast asleep. So I'm going to say meadow is the
the
answer.
answer is
It was.
Yeah.
The first name of the first shepherd in space.
Alan.
Commander Shepard. I played Mass Effect.
Alan?
I believe it's Alan Shepard.
Alan?
I believe so, yeah.
Sorry, it's Allen.
the answer is
Oh,
Famous sheepherders of northern Spain. Their language is related to no other.
I'm sorry, was it really Allen?
No. It was Allen. Okay. You got it right.
I'm not paying attention to your screen. I'm paying attention to I have no idea about Spanish sheep herders or their linguistics.
But, yeah. Catalonians is as good a guess as any, I suppose.
Boo. Really? You bastard. God.
This game hates you, John.
Fuck you, Eric's.
Well, you got to bet everything.
It was. Oh.
Yeah, man, go for broke.
I'm gonna have to. It was the world's largest city for the entire 19th century.
Paris?
Chaz, it's the Chaz. It's better put in Chop because they did change the name.
I mean, I would be guessing like either Paris or London. What, 18th? We say 18th century? So 1700s?
19th century.
Oh, 19th. Oh, okay, so 1800s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say one of those two. More than likely, probably Paris.
That's what Google's saying. New York City.
What? New York? Oh, okay. So Mr. Dax was right.
I'll put city in because I know how fucking hyper-technical you are, Alex.
I hope there's like a future version of this game where Chaz actually is mentioned.
I don't know if it's going to be that culturally significant more than 5 years down.
Oh, it was London.
Boo!
I would like to point out that was my second guess.
I wouldn't have won anyway.
This is all your fault, Mr. Dax.
Jim can suck eggs.
Jim and Jenny. Fuck both of them.
Yep.
Alright, we have been going for 2.5 hours.
Oh, it has been a minute, hasn't it?
Did you want to try streaming again tonight, Camel?
Yeah, I suppose we could give that a shot.
If you're awake for it.
If I'm still conscious.
We can do. We can try to get people together for a Jackbox.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, thanks for dropping by, guys.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for helping Mr. Dax and Dr. No and Mr. Scott.
Thanks for all the right answers. Go to hell for all the wrong ones.
Right. And yeah, we will see you on the next one.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, chat.